year saw the death of the Duke of Windsor, King Edward VIII, until his abdication. And from Leicester, an unforgettable finish to win the Derby on Roberto.
And now it's Rheingold and Roberto from Pentland Firth, who's a bit squeezed for room over on the far side. And as they run into the final furlong, it's Roberto and Rheingold. Rheingold nearest to us, Roberto over on the far side. They're running absolutely head for head, followed by Pentland Firth and Armiros. And at the post, I think Lester Piggott has just forced Roberto's head in front of Rheingold.
Harold Wilson resigned as Prime Minister. James Callaghan took over at number 10. Howard Hughes, the billionaire aviator who had become a manic recluse, was buried in Houston, Texas. And Leicester won his 7th Derby, this time for France.
And it's Lester Piggott on Humphrey, now takes up from Relkino. Then comes Overton on the far side with T. They've got about 150 yards to go. And it's Lester Piggott, he's done it again on Humphrey. They come up towards the line. Humphrey wins the Derby.
1977 was the year of the Queen's Silver Jubilee. 25 years on the throne of Great Britain. And the world mourned another monarch, Elvis Presley. The king of rock and roll was laid to rest in Memphis, Tennessee. And Leicester produced yet another power finish to win his 8th Derby on the Minstrel.
Lester Piggott on the Minstrel, that's the leading two. Blush and Groom not going to make it as they come now inside the final furlong. It's Lester Piggott on the near side of the Minstrel. Hotgrove on the far side. It's between these two, it's going to be very close. The Minstrel on the near side, just the winner.
America launched Challenger, the first space shuttle to carry a woman into space. Sally Ride enjoyed a faultless 5-day flight. Pope John Paul backed Lech Walesa and Solidarity. Britain introduced the wheel clap for illegal parking. The £1 coin came into circulation. And Leicester won another Derby on T-Nosa.
Castle's chasing in second place. It went inside the final half furlong. Lester Piggott coming home on his 9th Derby winner, T-Nosa from Carlingford Castle in second place. Coming up towards the line. T-Nosa's going to win it from Carlingford Castle. T-Nosa the winner, Carlingford Castle second.
4-1 from 9-2. Mystico also a 9-2 chance, this time from 5-1. And Hector Protector 7-1 from 13-2. Generous at 8-1, Environment Friend steady on 12s, and Star Gadanks has gone out to 14-1, open at 5-1, back from 9-2. Hector Protector is 6-1, open up at 7s, and Generous 9-1 from 8-1. Environment Friend steady on 12s. Star Gadanks is 14-1, opened at 12-1, and Marju 16 favourites. Mystico on 5-1, Hector Protector 6-1, and Generous at 9s. Environment Friend 11-1, Star Gadanks on 14s, and Marju a 16-1. Hector Protector on 6s, Generous at 9s. Environment Friend 11-1, Star Gadanks 14s, together with Marju.
So they lined up for the ever-early Derby. Leicester nearest to us on Hocker side. That's it. Keith Brown has them away. A pretty level break, tactically very significant through the first quarter mile. And as they break away and begin this surprisingly sharp climb of the first turn, and it's Mystico the leader. Mystico is taking them, and it's Mystico leading from Aracat. Generous plays 3rd, Star Gadansk 4, Hector Protector for France in 5, and Hocker side steaming through on the inside 6. Corrupt is 7, and Marju and Machasif bid division with Hailsham, and Environment Friend Friend and 100 and Toulon is the back marker, and they've gone through the first quarter mile. And it's Mystico the leader. Mystico the leader by length to Arakat, a gap of 3 then to Generous and Hokusai third and fourth, with up on the outside of these racing 100, and then behind these comes Star of Gdansk. Marju is mid-division, Toulon is still last and first, and so too is Corrupt as they go through the first half mile. And it's Mystico the Guinness winner as they pass the mile post. Mystico leading with Arakat up on the outside, and showing third next to the rails is Hokusai in the white cap on the outside. Hector Protector, Environment Friend the grey, is on the outside of the pack. Star of Gdansk, big division, Mujasif, Marju the rail, Corrupt put to sleep at the back, and they go to the top of the hill. And as they come past the halfway stage, it's Mystico blazing a trail. Arakat, the pacemaker for Toulon, can't keep with him, a gap of 2 lengths. Toulon's second last. They begin the descent and they go past the halfway stage, and Mystico the leader by a neck to Arakat, showing in second, and Generous third, and Hector Protector 4. And then behind these, Hokusai the rail 5, Marju sneaks up on the inside 6, Hailsham gets closer, and then Star of Gdansk, and these are followed by Hunter and Mujasif, and Toulon and Corrupt still nearer last and first as they come down past Tattenham Corner, and Leicester's trying to get a bit closer on Hokusai. Environment Friend gets reminders, and Toulon is still last as they begin the descent now and start the turn in. Marju is tailed off, and it's Mystico in front, but here comes Generous in the dark green jacket. Hokusai the rails making significant progress, and then Hector Protector, Hailsham with a run. Toulon on the wide outside of the pack. They've got 2 furlongs to go, and it's Generous now the leader, but Hector Protector on the outside comes with a run. They're inside the final quarter mile, and Generous commits and goes on from Hector Protector, a furlong and a half to go, and it's Generous in the lead from Marju, who's powering through, coming through to second place. They've got a furlong to go in the Eveready Derby, and it's Generous and young Alan Munro on only his second Derby ride, clear from Marju in second as they race up towards the line. Generous takes it. Generous is the winner from Marju second. Star of Gdansk comes through to be third. A photo 4 between Hundra and Hector Protector, and then Corrupt followed by Hokusai. Hailsham, Toulon never went on the track. Mystico only beat 3 home, and they were Environment Friend and then Arakat, and last of all was Mujasif that dropped out to be tamely last of all, and was last for a long way. And so the result of this, the Eveready Derby, it's gone to number 4, Generous, in the colours of Fard Salman. This one trained at Watcombe by Paul Cole and ridden by young Alan Munro on only his second Derby ride. Generous, the 9-to-1 winner. The second horse home is number 9, Marju, the mount of Willie Carson, in the colours of Hamdan Al Maktoum, trained at Arundel by John Dunlop. And number 9, Marju, was second. Third horse home for me was number 12, Star of Gdansk, nosing into the frame on the line in the colours of Mr. Henry de Kwiatkowski, trained in Ireland by Jim Bolger and ridden by Christy Roach. It's desperately close call for 4th place. We'll leave that one to the judge, but the winner is number 4, Generous, bred at the Barrettstown stud. Well done to them and all their team. But here he comes, Generous, a son of Caerleon, out of a mare called Doff the Derby, and here's number 4, Generous, coming back to the winner's enclosure. A great ride by Alan Munro. Let's see him do it again. 14-to-1, Star of Gdansk third at 14-to-1, and Hector Protector was 4th. Hundra just nosed out into 5th place. Corrupt eventually finished 6th. Lester Piggott and Hokusai was 7th. Steve Cawthon and Hailsham were 8th. Pat Edery on Toulon 9th. Number 10, Mystico, was 11th. 10th was Mystico. 11th was Environment Friend. 12th was Arakat. And then trailing as they turned in was Mujasif, and he finished last of all, very remote there. And Alan Munro punches